God.
No.
Theme draft?
And everyone must come in appropriate attire.
Costumes?
I love the 90s. I'm going to go as Kurt Cobain.
No, 1890s.
You know, the draft is my favorite day of the year, and now I don't even want to attend.
Roxanne, would you please tell Andre he's the Grinch of fantasy football?
Andre, Pete says that you were the metrosexual plastic surgeon who stole draft day.
I assume you all will be there, though.
Oh, no.
We will miss that show. The league no longer on FX, but it is a very funny TV series, and a lot of people can relate to it because it's about fantasy football, and with the continual rise in popularity every year, a lot of women and beginners are becoming curious about it. Now, if the man in your life is obsessed with fantasy football, but you have no idea what's going on, well, we're breaking it down for you this morning. Ladies, it's much easier than you think, and you can even have some fun, too. And here to explain a little bit about fantasy football is Ian Ritchie, one of the top minds in fantasy. You're with ScoutFantasy.com, and you come on every year. You haven't been on the Moore Show yet.
No, it's my first time.
And we want that because I'm telling you, you've had two girls come up to you today showing you their very first lineup, and you had really good things to say. I have two friends that are both girls that are now in their second league because they played one league and liked it so much they're in two. So are you seeing more women and beginners in fantasy?
We see a lot more women.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of women, and it's great. It's been a trend the last couple of years. You know, a couple of the top players in the world are women.
Wow.
They've been playing for a long time, 15 years in the World Championships. And so I love to see more women play. I think it's great. Look, why do men get to have all the fun?
Yeah, true. You know, it's something that, you know, if your guy is watching on Sunday, but you have a player, you know, you have a team, you might be more interested to sit down and watch and actually like it, not just do it for him.
That's right.
But like it. Now, that said, you know, people, they want to choose who they want to choose. They want to manage their team. And one of the top questions I get is, can I draft the good-looking guys? Oh, so Ian, I found some good-looking guys that I thought that we could look and see who's worth drafting and who's not. The first three, you see Tom Brady, you see Jimmy Garoppolo, and Cam Newton. How are those guys for women?
I think everybody likes Tom Brady a lot because they follow his beautiful model wife.
Yes.
But I think Cam Newton's underrated for his looks. So I think Cam Newton would be a great pick for the ladies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Jimmy Garoppolo is just a fill-in. He's going to fill in why Tom Brady is gone, but he's good-looking.
Yeah.
Do you take both of them, handcuff the two?
If you're cheating on your quarterback, Garoppolo's a good guy to cheat with for the first few weeks. Yeah.
Okay, we have some more. We have some more. This is your wife's favorite.
Yeah.
Eric Decker.
Yeah, Eric Decker. She loves Eric Decker.
Now, he had a reality show. Victor Cruz, just because he's so, you know, when he's playing, he's larger than life with the salsa dance.
The salsa dance is nice. Yeah.
Jay Cutler, we put him in there because Monica loves him, and his wife, you know, has the shoe line and was on the hill.
He's a secret stud.
And Travis Kelce, because he now has a reality show. Any of these guys worth drafting?
Oh, I think Victor Cruz is worth drafting with the last pick in the draft.
Okay.
Everybody else is kind of sleeping on him, and he's a good guy to have in your team. And the salsa dancing is a lot of fun to celebrate with him. You can jump up and do the salsa with him. Eric Decker's great. I mean, that's my wife's favorite.
Yeah.
She loves her some Eric Decker.
What round should you take Eric Decker?
Fourth
round.
If he's there in the fourth, lean toward it. If he's there in the fifth, sixth round, it's a great value.
Get him.
Get him.
Okay.
Get him.
And then Travis Kelce, tight end. He's, you know, one of the top tight ends, but he hasn't really broke out yet. What do we do about him?
Yeah, he's one of those guys that shows talent every year.
Yeah.
People say, oh, this is the year, this is the year. I try and avoid the this is the year guys until they have that 1 year where I can trust them. It's about trust.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't do that, if you really want to try to have a good team, but you don't know much about football, there's cheat sheets. Right? Okay, now you guys actually have a pretty good one at ScoutFantasy.com. Where do they go, and what are you looking for? There's like an overall list of all the good players, but you also want to make sure you fill all of your positions, too.
That's right.
Okay.
You know, our cheat sheets are very helpful. We have a customized cheat sheet that you can get on. Most leagues are different. Their scoring systems are different. Right. So some leagues might have 4 points for a touchdown. Some might have 6, and all the different scoring rules for defense and everybody else.
Right.
And so we are the only site that you can really customize your rankings. So it asks you questions to put in your scoring system from your home.
Okay.
And then it changes the rankings to fit your specific league. That's really helpful.
Okay.
That's really a good thing.
And there's a draft that you can do, and not only can you do it by yourself, and there's no time limit, but you can actually enter into a contest and win money.
Absolutely.
Okay, what's this?
So we created this contest called the Mock Draft World Championship, and we created it a couple years ago. And the reason we're so high on it was, one, it's great practice before you draft your league with your friends or your colleagues. It's really, really great practice. It's a single-player game.
Okay.
It's on demand, so you can play anytime you want.
Okay.
And you can draft a full team in 10 to 15 minutes.
Wow.
Couple things that are very cool about it is one is at the end, like you said, you automatically get entered into the Mock Draft World Championship.
Very good.
Which is a free contest to win some prizes.
Yeah.
It's very cool. But really what it is it teaches people how to play.
That's
and
cool.
It gives you suggested players on who to draft. And one of the reasons we did it was because of my wife. It was really a situation of everybody deserves a team. And she wanted to have a team in a non-stressful situation where people weren't staring at her.
Right.
And she gets to draft at mockdraftnow.com.
Okay.
Put a couple teams together. And
Ian,
it's pretty simple and easy.
We are out of time. I love it. Very good stuff. And good luck to everybody who's going to attempt to play. Rachel, over to you.
Well, guess what? I'm sitting with comedian Paulo Gatta, who also just got ranked by Yahoo B+ for your fantasy football team.
Girl. I know.
Comedians like fantasy football too.
I got Gandalf in the first round, and then Falcor the Luck Dragon.